Hello, welcome back to Digi-Hatchin number 11. It is Tentomon time. Twin Tentomons. Tentotwins. Twintomons? Either way, I'm gonna have to wake up this poor boy because he is asleep. That is dusty. That wasn't that dusty earlier, I swear. Promise. It looks dusty now? A little bit. Yep, sorry buddy, you've been woken up because I dared to turn the light on, but look at him, he's so happy despite being woken up. And the effort's been maxed out, and like I said, this guy's going down the Kawagamon path, so condition is empty. But his effort is full, and just so you've seen it in colour, the vaccine shakes, there's his Petit Thunder attack. Or I think in the dub it was called Super Shocker. As mentioned before, I don't have anything for him to fight, really. Yeah, that Monzaemon I was raising has, in fact, as of last night, evolved to Shin Monzaemon. And the Shoutmon I was raising has evolved to Shoutmon Cross 3. So, both of these guys' fight partners are gone. Is that some of the dust gone? I swear, like, I look at this with my seeing eyes, with the eyeballs that I have, and there's no dust apart from, like, a little bit in the very corners that are impossible to get without a really specific brush, or a great deal of effort. And then I put it in front of a light and it's just like, blah, dust everywhere. Better? It's a little bit better. I'm going to put it over there where it's not as apparent. See, that looks fine because it's... Yeah, in fact, if I just sort of do this so it's all out of focus. There we go. Just look at, like... No, look at... There. I mean, this guy's Beyonce. I mean, he's not Beyonce. There's a lot of dust in there. I need to get, like, something to get right into the edges, but... it's fine. Hey, Ragnar Lordmon. You're still kicking around. So is, Drandamon over here, and Trandomon, and let's get that shown off as well. So these guys have actually made a lot of progress. All my Digimon have made a lot of progress today. It's a Monday and I was supposed to be at work, which usually means all these guys will be fridged from the hours of like, I don't know, 8 till 6 or 7. Tentomon's asleep. Aw, he's so cute. It's a shame you gotta wake him up. Yeah, I'm on, little buddy. There you go. See, on this device it doesn't count as a sleep disturb, whereas on this one it does. It increases his chance to take injury after battle. I think it resets after evolution, so I'm not too concerned. I mean, it sucks if it doesn't, but it's not the end of the world. This guy is pretty much the same deal. Near enough max effort, in fact. I just want to be safe. I mean, you get to see it now anyway. There you go. Petit Thunder, but in black and white this time. Or monochrome. No, it's just outright black and white. Hey, what's your effort at now? Please be max. That'd be really convenient. Oh, of course not. Okay. Is it maxed out now, Mr. Krabs? There it is. So, if I remember the evolution chart of this device right, and I pretty decently got this, I mean, not got everything memorized, but I definitely know the Tentomon to Carpetariamon route. It's perfect care from Tentomon. If you max out his effort and get good care, you get Carpetariamon. If you get good care but don't max out the effort, I'm pretty sure you get Tailmon, which is what I want to do on that device, because Tailmon's cool. Yeah, when these guys go to sleep, we'll get to see their sleepy animations. I mean, you saw it with Tentomon, but you get to see it in colour on this one. And the colour's the good part. So yeah. gonna wait for that to happen. While I wait for that to happen, I'm gonna take another look at Tentomon page, who we've definitely seen on Digimon on the Pendulum Hatch, the pen color playlist. That's the one. But I don't think we've seen it on this one yet. So, the original type of insect Digimon, basically the best kind ever. I mean, Wormon's pretty cool, but Tentomon's the coolest robot bug. Kukumon's alright. Not as good as Wormon, but Wormon's not as good as Tentomon. Still pretty cool though. When I say Kukumon's not as good as Tentomon, as someone who is getting the Metal Empire pen color. Although it has a hard shell, it has low aggression. See, he's peaceful. He's strong, but doesn't want to use that strength. It has a hard claw on each of its forelegs. 4 on it, basically, yeah, it's got like big stabby claws, some little claws, and some little, basically, tiny fingies. Little fingers to grab stuff with and eat with, which I'm pretty sure, yeah. Middle legs are able to skillfully grasp objects just like a human hand. Which is so cool, because he's got like the slashy ones, the grab, like walking around ones, and the little pinchies. Little grabby boy. Speaking of Pinchy, that is what I have named these boys. Remember before when I was like, I'm going to come up with better names than whatever the hell I came up with before because they were terrible and I remember them being terrible. I finally, as of like 10 minutes ago, kind of came up with them. The Tentomon going down the Kawagamon line. Because I was actually thinking something like, to do with the colour red and blue. Like, Archie, because it'd be R for red. And blue. It was something starting with blue. But doesn't matter because that's not the names. The names are Pinchy for the Kawagamon route and Shelly for the Kabuterimon route. Because you might be thinking, but they're both beetles, like they're gonna both have shells. You'd be right and wrong. Like I'm pretty sure if we zippity zoom over to the, just for ease of use, let's go to this one. You know what I mean? So if we're going Shelly's route, the Kabuterimon route, yeah, Kabuterimon himself doesn't have much of a shell. It's got like that little chunk on his head, but not really. Our Kabuterimon is like 90% shell. No, defense is his thing. I get defense is every beetle's thing. And then yeah, Hercule Kabuterimon, you can see that big old shell there. He looks like a tank with wings and horns. But whereas if you go like the Kawagamon route, yeah, Kawagamon himself has a shell. Like you can see that shell there. It doesn't look as sturdy as like Atlas Kabuterimon or Hercule Kabuterimon's. I mean, yeah, it looks tough, but it doesn't look as sturdy. But then you go to a Kuamon, and yeah, he's got the shell, but it's not the main focus. The shell's just kind of there, it's in the background. His main focus is definitely the pinchy mandibles there. I think, does he have a second set? Or no? He does have the pinchy hands, no. And then Grand Kawagamon, there's shell on like his body parts, but there's no like big shell on his back. He instead just has like big wings and even bigger pinchies. So like they both have shells, and I guess you could maybe say that, I don't know, does any of the Kabuterimon route have pinchies? Not exactly. I mean Hercule does, but that's because Hercule Kabuterimon is supposed to be like a fusion of both kinds of beetle, with the flippy horn and the pinchy horn. Also I guess Hercules stag beetle. Yeah, the Kabuterimon route is more focused on the shell, the Kawagamon route is more focused on the pinchy. Especially if you look at the sprites. Look at that pinchy right there. Look at all those pinchies right there. And look at that big pinchies right there. The shell there, big shell there, big shell there. Although this might be his wings. It always seems weird to me that Hercule Kabuterimon's sprite, those look a lot more like dragon wings than they do like bug wings. I think. Yeah. It's unfortunate, but I think it's just old sprites doing old sprite things. So, back to the actual Tentomon with his little grabby hands, with the shell and this. No, not so much pinchy claws, but he's got little pokey claws. All of the other insects at its evolution level only possess fighting spirit. That's a lie. Look at Wormon. Wormon's an insect at his level, and Wormon's just a little baby. He must be protected. I've not seen an aggressive or an angry Wormon ever. Kudomon, on the other hand, Kudomon's cool. I said it before, but I love Kudomon's sprite. And I think raising Kudomon once upon a time on the DM20 was what kind of accidentally got me by the end of the run to High Andromon, which made me kind of fall in love with High Andromon as a Digimon because his sprite's also pretty neat. I don't know what it is about his sprite, I just like High Andromon. Anyway, other insects are angry and like fighting. Tentomon retains its naturally friendly sentiments and displays the carefree way of life by doing things like sniffing flowers and napping under a tree. He's got the best life. You know when you see a cat like just sunbathing? Whenever you see a cat just in the window in the sun just napping when they're like properly stretched out, that's what Tentomon does. That's how he spends his days. If you take a look at these boys, they are just loving life. They are relaxing, not a care in the world. I mean, I guess sometimes he gets angry. Maybe he's like does the flying bug equivalent of stubbing his toe, like clips his wing on something. Look, is this one out? I mean, I'm sure if that was, I mean, this camera doesn't exactly help, but that's nighttime in the background there. I'm sure if that was day, that you would see him just like on the floor sunbathing. Oh, that's not one of those. That's Tyrannomon going for a nap. Good night, Tyrannomon. Enjoy your nap. I'm sure just about every other Digimon in the universe is about to go off in a second as well. So, where are we? Oh yeah, special move. Special move which it possesses just in case, in case this pure robot ladybug thing here would ever somehow end up in conflict. I mean, why would someone want to hurt this boy? Look at him. Although again, I like that he's strong. He said it before with the hard shell. Like, he's strong, he just doesn't want to fight. Yeah, signature move, as you saw earlier, in colour and in black and white, is hurling static electricity that is amplified with its wings, Pinchy thunder, or, as mentioned, there, yeah, super shocker. Conveniently, he wants to sleep, which is good because I can end the video soon and then stop trying to force myself to not cough horrendously. There you go, yeah. Little Tentomon wants to sleep. Little baby, cute little Tentomon who would never hurt a fly wants to sleep. So I'm gonna let him go sleep because presumably by about midnight tonight, roughly, he should be evolving. So good night Tentomon. Good night, Pinchy. You've earned it. Did I say he'd be evolving to Tentomon or did I not? He'll be evolving to Kawagamon, which means Shelly here should be following suit fairly soonish. Ah, there it is. Look at that sleepy boy. Oh, I should have done a little side-by-side comparison, but maybe best not to. Maybe just better to let them properly sleep. Good night, Shelly. For realsies this time. Good night. And so from, well, Tyrannomon who popped in earlier, I guess. camera has been picked up, because like a spoon I knocked it over. It's properly now from Shelly and from Pinchy, who now have names and will be visually different tomorrow. And of course myself. Thank you very much for watching, and we will see you in the next one.